Introduction. There are four social structures of Greece. So, the most lowest social structure is the slave. Most slave workers work as tutor and police official. Also, domestic slaves are allowed to buy their own freedom. Most of the slaves are among women. The next one is fragment. It is a set-free former slave set free, and some of them rose to the position of political or economic power. Thus, the third class is metic. The metic is the foreigner resident of Greece and not a citizen of Athens. Some of them were poor artisans and ex-slaves. Lastly, the upper class is the Athens. It consists of those born of Athenian parents that were rich and powerful of Athenian society. This group can be divided into three subclasses, which are aristocracy, including political officials. Then while the second one is the villagers, and the third one is the merchants, who control much of the manufacturing of Athens. Topography. Greece is a country located in southern Europe on the southern end of the Balkan Peninsula, possessing an archipelago of about 2,000 islands. Greece is also bordered to the north by the Albania, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria, to the east by the Aegean Sea, to the south by the Cretan and Libyan seas, and the west of Ionian Sea, which separates Greece from Italy. Most of the Greek mainland was rocky, and it was perfect for agriculture. Most Greeks therefore lived along coastlines or on islands where the soil was good for farming. The Aegean and Mediterranean seas provide a means of communication and trade with other places.
Story of Greece. We will start with the Roman Empire. The extent of the Roman Empire is in 133 BC, 44 BC, AD 14 and AD 117. The climate was mild in winter and hot in summer. The building materials were plentiful, like marble, stone, terracotta clay, brick and timber. Concrete was invented mix of pozzolana, which is a sand. The example of construction during this era is an aqueduct. It's also used for ships to carry water instead of a road or a railway. The question is, how did an aqueduct work? Water from a spring in the hill is located in a reservoir to build up a pressure and ensure a steady supply to the city. This water flows along the aqueduct will flow 1,000 feet in length, and the water will flow downwards 1 foot. Upon reaching the city, it is distributed via the public fountain and pipes. The next one is the ancient Greek architecture. There are 5 orders of classic architecture. The first is Doric, the second is Ionic, next is Corinthian, the fourth is Tuscan, and also Composite. An order is a combination of certain style of column. With or without an entablature, for the materials, the Greeks had a preference for marble. Initially, wood have been used for columns and buildings. In early 8th century BC, temples were so constructed and had thatched roof. From the late 7th century BC, temples in particular slowly to be converted into more durable stone edifices. The stone of choice was either limestone protected by a layer of marble, thus stucco, or even better, pure white marble. The ancient Greeks are rightly famous for their magnificent Doric and Ionic temples, and the temples that were built with these designs are the Parthenon of the Athens, the massive temple of Zeus, the temple of Artemis, and the evocative temple of the Poseidon at Sounion. Greek temples also followed remarkably similar plan. Almost all were rectangular and peripheral. Other structures which were constructed near temples were monumental entrance gates, such as the Propylaea of the Athens Acropolis, and small buildings to house dedication from specific city-state. Another great contribution to the world culture is the theater between 600 BC and 200 BC. Athenian tragedy, comedy, and satire plays were some of the earliest theatrical forms to emerge in the world. Next is the Olympia game site. Olympia is the site of the ancient Greek Olympics. These Olympics occur every 4 years. It finally abolished in 4th century CE by the Christian Empire of Rome Theodosius II. So we will carry on with the next topic, which is the Greek philosophy teaching. The well-known ancient Greek philosophers are Socrates, Plato, and our guy Aristotle. So the first one is Socrates. He is remembered for his teaching methods and for asking thought-provoking questions. In order to challenge their underlying assumptions, this method is used in modern-day law schools. The second one is Plato. He studied ethics, virtue, justice, and other ideas relating to human behavior. Following in Socrates' footsteps, he became a teacher and inspired the work of the next Greek philosopher. We will go on with the third one, Aristotle. He is interested in ethics, studied different sciences like physics, biology, and astronomy. We will continue with the next topic, which is
the ancient Greek civilization had established principles for planning and designing cities. City forms were of two types. Old cities, such as Athens, had irregular street plans, reflecting their gradual organic development. New cities, especially colonial cities, established during Hellenistic period, had a grid iron sheet plan. Though there are certain things that are common among these three cities, the overall were divided in three parts, which are the Acropolis, Agora, and the town. The Acropolis in Athens was a religious prison. This city was built to glorify the gods, located on one of the hills of the city. The second one is the Agora. This place is transformed into a place for combined social, commercial, and political activities. Located on flat grounds for the ease of communication, though it is located near the Acropolis. The third one is the town. The town was where the people lived, resulting from its organic topography. Later on, Hellenistic towns such as Sprint had a formal rectilinear pattern. The town was made up only for residential houses. The Greek culture is rich and vibrant. Various things, including their past, the landscape, and the media, influence it. Greeks are united by their traditions, religions, languages, music, food, and wine. All of these form the backdrop of modern Greek culture and this cultural identity.